Hey, what's up, y'all? Man. Hey, what's up, you guys? All right, so type of one in the chat. If you guys can see me, type two in the chat. If you guys can't see me. What's up? Or I'm sneezing. Hey, what's up, Lewis? What's up, yo? Yo, what's up? I figured I'd tell you guys this story. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Loon? What's up, Raphael? Yo, what's up, Zay? What's up, Craze Kid? Thank you. Thank you, Craze Kid. What's up, Amori? Yeah, the story's wild, man. You guys are gonna like this one. It's wild. For real, for real. Hey, what's up, Jex? Yo, what's up, Zay? What's up, White? Yeah, this story's wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody, what time is it where you guys are at? Hey, what's up? It's gotta be Maddie. What's up? All right, so everybody, like the stream up. All right, so the story of today is my lesbian date tried to peg me or asked to peg me, so instead I pegged her girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? If, what's up, Brody? All right, so since this stream is still tonight, you know what I'm saying? The money you sent earlier, it all counts towards this stream. You know what I'm saying? So if we reach 40 in Super Chat on this stream, I will tell you guys that's the nastiest phone sex call I've ever seen in my life. Yo, what's up, Hellfire? What's up, It's Gotta Be? What's up, Craze? What's up, Michael Dukes? What's up, Mosey? Yo, what's up, Casey Horton? What it is, Brody? What's up? What's up, Dead? What's up, Wolf? What's up, Jex? What's up, Craze? All right, so peep game, right? So, let me see. I'm thinking about taking you guys into the bathroom. Might be better for lighting purposes. Let's see. Way better for lighting purposes. All right, so I was at this party. You know what I'm saying? I threw this really big party over at this other crib. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of people showed up. Everybody freaking showed up, man. And when I say everybody, it was like 200 freaking people, right? Like, they show up, parties popping. You know what I'm saying? This one girl, she has her girlfriend there with her. She's always talking about how, oh, I'm lesbian. I'm super duper lesbian. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. Now, while she's saying she's lesbian, she keeps throwing her titty, you know, her personalities into my hand. You know what I'm saying? Right into my hand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even like trying to catch the titty meat that she's throwing at me, but she keeps on trying to wrestle with me, and I'm just saying, all right, it's cool, you know, we good. So then she keeps on trying to freaking like hug on me at all times and whatnot. So at certain points, of course, I end up, you know what I'm saying, like we end up hanging out somewhere. Now, our first 3 super chatters are going to be characters in this story. Matter of fact, our first 5 super chatters, because these stories have a lot of parties involved. So, you know, you guys are going to be kicking it with people and dancing. Yo, that's really good that you love solo leveling. That's really good that you love lesbians. Yeah. That's what's up. Yo. Hey, what's up, chat? All right, so this is what happened. So, this girl, we're going to fast forward through all the parts of the party where she's like, you know, where we're dancing. You know what I mean? We're going to fast forward past the fight. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to hear the story about the girl fight that happened at the party, that where I met this girl, you know what I'm saying? I met them at the freaking girl fight. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 30 for a 30 in super chat, we'll unlock that part of the story. That way, it doesn't take away from the main story. So, with that being said, we're partying and whatnot. This girl's like trying to dance with me. She's all over me. She keeps trying to tell me she wants to wrestle me. So we're wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point of us wrestling, she's like, yo, we should go hang out in your room. Now, the reason why, even though she came there with her lesbian female girlfriend, she wanted to hang out with me was because her lesbian female girlfriend, they were in an open relationship. And her lesbian female girlfriend was openly like talking to some other dudes there. You know what I'm saying? And would consider the girl to be thirsty or, penalize her if she had the nerve to not want her to talk to other girls or guys. So at a certain point, this chick, you know what I'm saying, the lesbian chick, we're going to say her name is Morgana. You know what I'm saying? For a 10 super chat, I'll tell you guys a real name. We'll unlock a real name. So, her name's Morgana. You know what I'm saying? We're in my room after the party's already died down. You know what I'm saying? And so mind you, if you guys want to hear any specific parts of the story, you know what I'm saying? Any super chat, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be a big one. Just let me know in a super chat and I got you. So, we're hanging out. We're inside of my room and me and the girl, sinuses. So, me and the girl, we're kicking it. This girl is acting like, half of her, she wants to do stuff and the other half, she doesn't, right? Now, I figured because she told me she wanted to do stuff, I'm thinking she really wanted to do stuff, right? So we're in the room. I'm trying to make moves on this girl. Every freaking move I make, she tells me, no. She'll tell me no, right? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then she'll come and get on me and start trying to rub on me and stuff. And I'm like, yo, like, what's up with the back and forth? Like, what's up with the yes, no? Like, bruh. So then I go turn on some mood music. The only song that would make this girl happy, for some reason, was TK, Murder, She Wrote. You know what I'm saying? That was the song that she really freaking liked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Her lesbian friend is... That's funny. What's up, car lover? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the compliment. So, all right, so W's in the chat to the mod squad for keeping my, comment section clean and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Why did I get canceled? Why did Corey X Kenshin get canceled? Why did Cabby Lame or Cabby Llama get canceled? Why did Markiplier get canceled in the video? You know what I'm saying? Why does anyone with over 1 million subscribers and a lot of popularity seem to get canceled? Y'all remember when they canceled Corey X Kenshin? They done tried canceling him like 8 times already. Like 7 times. For goofy shit. Oh man, he's not falling for his girlfriend's goofy shit. He's a bad person. Oh man, he looked at a girl's butt that's flirting with him. And somehow he's a horrible person. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Get him. Bro, you're on coke, KSG? Yo, what got you in doing coke, bro? Yo, what got you on coke, KSG? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, so what got you into coke and talking to minors, KSG, man? That's what's up. Yo, hey, follow your dreams. Unless you're into the stuff that you're into. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with this girl in the room. We're hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Everything's on the up and up. The girl, but she keeps going back and forth. But I'm used to that because every girl likes to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Happens to the best of us. So, you know what I mean? I'm kicking it with the chick. And, at a certain point, I'm just like, yo, I let her know, like, if you don't want to hang out, then we shouldn't be hanging out. And she's like, you know what? I know what you want. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to lay with me. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm just like, yeah, come over, lay down, and we'll kick it. She's like, man, if I come over there, you got to let me peg you. And I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? She's like, I'll change the subject, right? Talk about something else. And of course, as with any masculine chick, she asks again, like 5-10 minutes later. She's like, yo, no, man, why don't you let me peg you? You should let me peg you. I changed the subject like 3 to 5 separate times. And she keeps talking that pegging bullshit, right? So, instead of getting mad at her or anything like that, I just go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I go to sleep, and in the morning when I wake up, you know, I take her out. That way she can go be with her people. Because everyone spent the night pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap. Yo. That's what's up. All right, so with that being said, thank you guys for the compliments. You know what I'm saying? You guys have good energy. Yo. Boom. Hold up. I'm using the check in my mod squad, man. What does pegging mean? Yeah, the comment section will tell you. Look at the chat. Comment section will tell you. That's understandable. Thank you for the compliment, yo. Yeah. That's goofy. You guys are funny. All right, so pegging is when a chick tries to like shove some stuff up the back of a dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't know why someone. So I think she was just trolling, right? She was trying to be a jackass. She was trying to be an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, appreciate you for the compliment. Yeah. All right, so we're hanging out, you know what I'm saying? And the chick's making moves on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm making moves back. But whenever I make a move back after she makes a move on me, she starts acting like that wasn't what she originally wanted to do. So I'm just like, oh, if that's the case, then, you know what I mean? Whatever. So I stopped talking to her, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like a couple of days go by, 2-3 days go by, this chick has the nerve to text me, you know what I'm saying, and say like, hey, I want to hang out with you. We need to kick it. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I mean? Let's see. That's what's up. So, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, appreciate you for the compliment, bro. Yeah. So anyway, all right, so at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, she has the nerve to call me and be like, hey, Maurice, we should go watch Mortal Kombat movies. And I'm like, I'm not, why would I want to watch a Mortal Kombat movie with you? Because in my mind, once a chick offers me some goofy shit that I don't want, she's no longer dateable. There's no point in having her around. What am I going to do? Why would I want to hang out with her? You know what I'm saying? So baby girl is like, yo, you know, I want to do this to you and all this other crazy crap that I don't want to do. They're going to have her to hit me up and ask me for a date. What would you guys do if a girl that just offered some nasty shit, you know what I'm saying? Because pegging is when a girl wants to shove stuff up the back of a dude. I don't want that shit. It's the exact opposite of what I want. If that's what the fuck I want, what the fuck I'm going to date with a female for? That's why I know females are being a-holes when they try to offer us dudes this shit. Because if I wanted that shit, why would I be on a date with a female? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make no damn sense. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for the compliment. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, what's up? Yo, I found out what's wrong with my bank. It's because I've spent $80 on you and they have me on fraud watch. Yo, if that's wild. Yo, that is wild that they have you on fraud watch. You know what I'm saying? $80 is like wild, bro. For real. Yeah. Don't knock it if you haven't tried it. I will. I'm never going to try it. You know what I'm saying? It's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, if you guys have any crazy questions you guys want to ask me through the super chat, you know what I'm saying? And I'll answer them. Anything else? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? The chick, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yo, you know, we should hang out again. I really want to hang out. Let's watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. And I was like, and I told her, I don't really want to hang out. What will we do? You know what I'm saying? If I know that the end of the night, at best, if it does get physical, it's gonna end in pegging. What the fuck would I want? I don't want to date that chick for. You know what I mean? I feel like it's an insult to a dude's pride. It's an insult. when a chick offers to do that shit, bro. At least to me. I took that as an insult. So since I took that as an insult, you know what I'm saying? I went on, you know what I mean? And then when I went on and told her I didn't want to hang out with her. I don't. Go hang out with a different dude. I got other dudes you can hang out with that might be down with that bullshit. What the fuck would I hang out for? Right? So with that being said, we're all hanging out in my homeboy Kyler's room, right? In his crib. So we're kicking it, we're all watching anime and shit. You know what I mean? Because at the time, he was one of my roommates, you know what I'm saying? And that crib had different cribs at it. So he's in the crib he's at, in his room. We're all watching anime. It's me, him, the girl, and her girlfriend, right? Freaking, not Medusa, but some other bullshit, right? So, with that being said, baby girl is telling me, she's like, oh, you know, the chick that I hung out with the night before, she's like, hey, I want to go watch Mortal Kombat. Let's go watch Mortal Kombat in your room. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not going to hang out with you because no, I'm good. So then I asked her girlfriend right in front of her, I'm like, yo, you want to go watch Overwatch? You want to go play Overwatch? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, I'm down to go play Overwatch. Now, her girlfriend was prettier than her. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I went after the first girl is because she was going after me first. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you tend to go for girls that like you first. Type of 2 in the chat if you tend to go for girls that don't like you first. You know what I'm saying? To me, a female that chases me, that chick's got good energy. You know what I'm saying? You could do a good amount with that. So, with that being said, I make sure to freaking I bring her chick friend over to the crib and we will unlock that part of the story of exactly what happened when we were in my crib once we reach 30 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? If we reach 40 in Super Chat, I'll act the whole thing out super duper theatrically. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, what time is it where you guys are at? Yeah. All right, so anybody talking any religious stuff or any type of politics in the chat, my mods know to ban them immediately. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, what's up, Chino? What's up, dude? Yo, what's good, Hardstyle? What's good, Rachel? What's good, Wolf Knight? What's good? It's optimized. Did I see the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2? I saw a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Omar? Hey. What's good, Hellfire? Yeah, hey, what's good, Sleep? Yeah, that's a crazy title. Hey, yo, 10th. Any sexual harassment comments that are sent that are non-super chatted, you know, that don't add to the lore of the stories and whatnot, they get banned. My mods already know to do that. I'm super straight. I don't do any of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, Hardstyle? Yo, what's up, Rand? Yo, what's up, Rachel? Yeah. That's what's up. What's up? I do remember you from the last stream. Yep. All right, so if you guys have any story time requests, you know what I'm saying? Request your stories in the super chat. You know what I mean? For real. My first 5 super chatters, you guys get characters in the stories I'm gonna be telling. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Freaking the girl comes over to my room. We hang out. I'm not gonna go into detail because that's an unlockable for an obvious reason. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 30 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys the whole nitty gritty. So, with that being said, the morning comes around and You know, I wake up and she's standing in the doorway. She's looking at me. You know what I'm saying? She's just staring at me, right? As if waiting for something. She'd been waiting for something. The story is wild. Good Lord. Don't unlock it. It's wild. So, with that being said, we freaking, I take her over to her girlfriend's crib and to where her girlfriend's at. And her girlfriend, they get in her girlfriend's car and they roll out. You know what I'm saying? So then the girlfriend of the girlfriend calls me and says she's like, yo, you know, I think my girl is boning this black guy. You know what I'm saying? But yo, me and you should hang out. We should go out and hang out. She keeps trying to hang out with me and do stuff with me. But, you know, why would I hang out with her? Why would I work? Why would I work to form a genuine connection with this woman if all I get at the end goal is pegged? I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I took it as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And then I end up, what does she look like? You know what I'm saying? So the girl, she was like this tall. You know what I'm saying? She had long blonde hair. She was in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have a whole lot of titty meat. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like she was flirting with me a bunch. So I figured, you know what I'm saying? Perfect chick to kick it with. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, my day went good, Brody. How'd your day go, Hardstyle? Hope your day went well. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you for the compliment, dude, man. Yeah. Yo, appreciate the compliment, man. She was petite. You know what I'm saying? She was cute. She was an adjustable 6. You know what I'm saying? 7 if she had makeup on. For real. Yeah. Yeah, she sounded low-key crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was on some goofy type ish. Yo, W's in the chat to if. Yo, homie, this is my last donation for the day. Understandable that that's your last donation for the day, if. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't want your bank getting mad at you. For real. All right, you guys, so if we reach 28 more in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys exactly what went on when we watched Overwatch together. But I will warn you, it's way wilder than you would think. I actually should have made that a higher Super Chat milestone to unlock that. But I already said it, so I'm not going to change it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, in all actuality, that should be like 100 Super Chat unlocked. But, you know what I'm saying? I already said 30. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Omar? Yo, what's up, Colts? Yo, what's up, Optimized? Yeah. 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 Oh boy. Yeah, so you guys are asking questions as to what happened in the room. You know what I'm saying? That's an unlockable once we reach the 30 in Super Chat. Well, 28 more in Super Chat. We will unlock that part of the story. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys another story time about another lesbian. You know what I'm saying? So, I was kicking it with this one lesbian chick that I knew from my job. This chick got me jumped by 17 dudes. And at least one of them had a gun because he pulled it on me. You know what I'm saying? But that's a completely different story time. You know what I'm saying? Now, also with that being said, if you guys super chat 50 directly through the channel and or through the tip jar, you know what I'm saying? You guys can request me to retell or tell any story you want to hear. Any story. And I will tell it with way more of the crazy crap that I had left out before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate the compliment, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I don't know if she likes me. How do you know? Okay, so the way you know if a girl likes you is if she's pretty much hanging out with you in any way, shape, or form. If a girl is hanging out with you in any way, shape, or form, she has some sort of likeness towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Where I be finding all these females? Well, life. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah, yeah. Understandable. Yo, Omar, your questions are way too sexual, bro. You're gonna have to like tone that down, or at least super chat those questions through. The more invasive, the higher the super chat. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So with that being said, I was hanging out with this other girl. You know what I'm saying? And her name was, it was the same girl that I accidentally fed a used condom to. You know what I'm saying? She came back over on a different day. I don't know. Maybe it didn't taste as bad as it. I don't know. But we was on a date like a week before that, and I accidentally fed her a used condom. That's a completely different story. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. You know what I'm saying? You guys, 50 in super chat, send it directly through. Everything goes to freaking getting our next BHD animated story time done. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the story. You know, I told it like a day ago or so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Type of one in the type of yes in the chat if you guys have heard the story about how I accidentally fed a used condom to my date. Type of two in the chat if you guys have never heard the story of how I accidentally fed a used condom to my date. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I got you guys, man. Yeah, yeah. I got you guys. Yo, W's in the check in my mod squad. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you guys for the compliments, man. Most definitely. Yeah, yeah. Yo, thank you, Omar. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you for the compliment, bro. Yo, understandable. Yo, that's what's up. That if we don't reach the donation goal today, that you're donating till we, yeah, till we get it, till you get the next paycheck. That's understandable. If, yo, you got good energy, Brody. Yo, what's up, Coolix? You gonna have to take a shower. Do your thing. Yeah, yeah. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, family? What's up, Zay? Yo, appreciate you for the warm wishes. You know what I mean? For the warm welcomes. For the welcomes. You know what I'm saying? For the warm wishes. For real, for real. Good? All right, so, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So, on a different day, this girl brings over her lesbian boyfriend, girlfriend, or something. So this chick that had a crush on me brought over her female guy friend, or this female that had a crush on her. You know what I'm saying? It's this thing that females do. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys have ever seen females bring their boyfriends or girls that they're with over just to make them jealous while they flirt with other guys. Type of two in the chat if you guys have never seen that happen. Yeah, yeah. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl comes over. She brings her female girlfriend with her. When she brings her girlfriend with her, this is a different girl. And when she brings her girlfriend over, the girlfriend's acting cool, like everything's regular, like everything's just like, you know, it's not bad. She comes through, you know what I'm saying? And when they both come over, you know what I'm saying? The girl, the main chick, her name is Marissa. You know what I'm saying? So Marissa, she brings over her girlfriend, or a girl that has a crush on her, right? They come into the crib. I have them take their shoes off while I give them a tour of the crib and whatnot. And then we sit down, we start watching movies, right? Now, as we're watching movies, the Marissa chick, you know what I'm saying, she asked me to show her where the bathroom is. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I take her upstairs and show her where the bathroom is. When we get up there, she starts flirting with me hella heavy, even though her girl boyfriend is downstairs, right? She's flirting with me. She's flirting with me. You know what I'm saying? We don't do anything because, you know, the chick is downstairs. We go downstairs. The girl that she brought got so mad at me that she just starts talking shit, just starts talking smack, right? She's like, yo, you know, you're, you know, I don't like you, blah, 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 blah. She starts talking mad shit about me, right? So I'm like, you know what? If you got a problem with me like that, you can just go, right? And she's like, okay, yeah, me and my girl, we're going to leave. So the girl's like, I'm not going with you. You know what I'm saying? The girl's like, I'm staying here. I'm watching the movie. And the girl that's the man is like, wait, what? No, you're not going to go with me? Wait, no, come with me. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't, you got to go. And the girl's like, no, I'm staying here. Like, I'm not going anywhere, right? So the chick, you know what I'm saying? She ends up, while she's like going through all of this, you know, all of this crazy crap, while she's going through the whole nines of talking about how she's, you know, like, you know, she needs her to go with her. She starts begging her, baby, please come with me. You don't understand. You gotta stay with me. You know what I'm saying? Lesbian stories are the best stories, Omar. So the girl, she's like, I'm not going anywhere with you. I'm staying here. So then, you know what I'm saying? The girl gets up and she puts on her shoes and then she drags her muddy shoes, her muddy boots across my carpet, which is something I didn't do in that crib. I'm like, yo, you can't have muddy shoes on my carpet. So when she put her muddy shoes on my carpet, you know what I'm saying? I told her like, yo, you got to get out. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere. So I dragged her out of my house. You know what I mean? Physically dragged her out of my house and threw her outside. Now, the beautiful thing about throwing her outside was it was like 30 degrees because it was very, very cold. It was a very cold winter, that winter out here in Vegas. So, you know, I threw her outside, super duper cold. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Hey, let me back in. And I'm like, I'm not letting you back in. You ain't going to respect my house rules. Then you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you guys for the compliments. You know what I'm saying? How are you able to tell if your girl is cheating? That's not something, you know what I mean? Like, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to know the answer. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys would rather I just tell a different awesome story and just keep letting the super chatters, you know, ask me questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, that's what's up, young Vic. You know what I'm saying? I should write a book about my life. Yo, for real. Yeah. She would start lying to you slowly. All right, so look, so if a woman is cheating, I mean, it don't really, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you guys want to super chat that question to me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, if you guys have any questions about dating or anything, super chat those amongst to me, you know what I'm saying? And I will be able to answer them for you 1,000,000%, you know what I'm saying? That way we don't derail off of the stories and start talking about a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when I accidentally fed my date used condom. Type of 2 in the chat if once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, you guys want to hear the story of my first time getting robbed by knife point. You know what I mean? They're both pretty funny. Majority of women belong to the streets. Nah. Understandable. Yeah. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, young? Yo, yeah, much love back, man. Yeah. Ones and twos, boys. Ones and twos. All right, so you guys like mostly the ones. Understandable. What's up with that guy? Yo, what's up? It's Optimal. What's up? Yo, so my super chatters, so my mods, they usually like, you know what I'm saying, take out spammers. So you might not want to spam. Damn, they got him. Shoot. Hey, what's up, Lewis? All right, Joe. So what was the story from number one? You know what I mean? What was the number one story? You know what I mean? You guys are type of ones. Once we reach 48 more in super chat, I will tell you guys that story. So we don't talk about politics and we don't talk about religion. None at all. Anyone talking about politics or any of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my mods, they take care of those people. What happened when you were the number one donator from last stream? What do you mean? What happened when? What do you mean? What happened? I don't understand. That's what's up. Yo, appreciate the compliment, Omar. For real, for real. Yeah. Yo, appreciate you, Young. Yeah. All right, so what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so let's go over some stories. Yeah, what time is it where you guys are at? Ooh, that's wild. Appreciate the compliment, yo. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Yo, what's up? Yo, where are you guys from? You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Oh, yeah. Yo, I just remembered delicious food. Yo, so type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when I lost a fist fight to a woman in high school. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school, lost a fist fight to a girl. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of when I got beat up by this girl's daughter. I was dating this girl and her daughter freaking fought me and shit. She was masculine. Y'all know how those chicks be. Yo, we got California up in the building, bro. That's what's up. Long Beach. Yeah. We don't. yeah. My mod squad, like, if anybody drops any sensitive words like N-word and shit like that, any type, you get dropped. I mean, whether they get timed out, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? It's the mod squad. You know, they're in the background. You know, you never know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? How about both stories? I'll tell you guys what, if we reach 75 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys both stories. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat, if once we reach 75 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys both stories. Type of two in the chat, if once we reach 50 in Super Chat, you guys just want me to tell you one story that you guys pick. That's what's up. Yo, you guys got good energy today. All right, so the stories are this. Type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about the time I lost a fist fight to a girl in high school. Type of two in the chat if you guys want to hear a story about the time I got beat up by my girlfriend's daughter. Both of those are wild. For real, for real. That actually makes sense. All right, so we're getting mostly twos. Hey, what's up, Tech 5? What's up, Shadow? What's up, Omar? Yo, what's up? Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. I also told you guys I would tell you guys a story about when I lost my virginity. That one's wild. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Me and that lesbian chick, you know what I'm saying? We ended up like kicking it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. Uh, Understandable. That could be understandable. Yo, what's up? It happens, that guy. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could tell you guys the stories. I could stay and do more story time. I could. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you guys are really feeling this live. You know what I mean? Yo, if you are our top viewer for this live, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. Yo, so what'd you guys eat for breakfast? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm glad I'm okay as well. Yeah. I love you guys back, man. You guys are good people. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah. That's understandable.